whom it may concern, fuck you.
Man, this is really good signs, and we were critical of Valtteri Bottas, and I think that it was fair criticism, to say that he was kind of taking a backseat in Mercedes and letting them step all over him. Obviously, it's very difficult for him because Lewis Hamilton is so good.
Mm-hmm.
But now this changes the dynamic, and you can't win the championship obviously in the first race.
No.
But you can set the tone for the championship.
Yeah, you can set a really good precedence for how you want to perform and how you want your team and the rest of the drivers and the other teams to see you on the track. And I think he did, like you said, he did a very good job keeping it up, and I really hope he continues it for the rest of the season, because I've said it multiple times last year. I want to see a better Valtteri. Like, I want to see him, keep up how he did it last year. Obviously, he had some unfortunate events happen last year where he just couldn't do it, or it just didn't happen. I don't know. I never lost faith in Valtteri. Obviously, I said he should have left Mercedes to be to do a little bit better. But if he's going to be at Mercedes, you might as well strive to be number one there.
Absolutely. I think maybe me or Tyler might have lost faith in Valtteri, and honestly, I kind of forgot about him.
Yeah.
We were so bought in with the Ferrari hype in preseason testing, and Hamilton obviously being a contender, Verstappen being a contender. We really didn't give much attention to Valtteri Bottas, and I mean that was his whole thing, is he wanted to prove everybody wrong, and that was, for me, was his mindset during the race. We can talk about this whole fastest lap point thing a little bit later, but he wanted the 26 points. He's like, okay, what's the plan? What are we going to do? And they're like, well, we're not going to pit. We're just going to, manage everything, be conservative. And he's like, but I want the 26 points.
Yeah.
And when I was telling you just before we got on the air about his post-race radio, I think I got it in one of the tabs there. I think it was in the cool-down lap or just when he was going in the podium, but they were thanking him, like, great job and everything like that. And then he's like, to whom it may concern, fuck you.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he had that in him, honestly. He's a quiet guy.
He is very quiet. When you told me that, I was like, no way. And it's nice to see the fire in him, He wants to prove his doubters wrong. He wants to do really well. And, I mean, he did. He did exactly that in Australia. But, yeah.
Yeah, and it was to, that message, I think, was to all of his critics, maybe to Mercedes as well. The sponsor that dropped him from last year, that was a longtime sponsor of him. So he was focused. He said he had a really good offseason, a really focused offseason, and it showed. So this throws a sort of a nice little wrinkle into the championship battle. We might have a four-way battle now.
For sure. Well, I mean, depending on how Vettel and Charles do.